Okay, we've got a basement clean out here. We're going to see what we can scope. A little bit of a complicated system. We got multiple areas, so let's see what we can figure out with this first investigation here. A lot of grease in the system. See if we can get it going the right way. Alright, let's see. It's probably taking it to a grinder somewhere, because we were definitely downhill. This is going to be brought up somehow, so we might run it to a grinder, which can limit what we can look at. But we do have a lot of grease buildup there at that entrance. And it's something I would highly recommend, having these lines clean. Scope what we can. Lots of buildup on this pipe. Coming into another line here. Pushing the rest of the house. It could be a neighborhood main too. A lot of times these houses will all kind of join together before they get lifted. Joints here. Yeah, so we could be catching other houses here. This could be some sort of a neighborhood main or little area main right here. Let's see where it gets us to. Larger main. Here's a drop down. Okay. About 60 feet now. Here's a clean out. There's a clean out somewhere. Let's see where we go. We might actually drop into a main. Got a big junk on the camera. Not too unusual. Lots of buildup. So yeah, this is a perfect system for having it clean. I would highly recommend it in this case. A little tough to push. See if we can at least see another outlet. Lots of buildup, lots of bends. Going. We're pretty far in though. We didn't get a lot looked at and observed, so that's good. But lots of, yeah, I can feel the buildup. So this is definitely one. Hydro cleaning would be a very good option on this line, I feel. There's definitely been some grease over the years poured down. Alright, that's about as far as I can push without hurting something. Let's see if I can go ahead and locate the other cleanout. I might be able to get a little further, investigate what's going on here. It does look like we have good water flow though. The home inspection went on earlier. They always flow a lot of water, so we've tested that out really good. So now let's do a little bit of cleanup here. I'll cut the water off and then pull back so we can look at the bottom of the line. Alright, let's start getting back. Let's see if I can locate this clean out. We do have a clean out. Okay, here's our clean out. Let me see if I can locate this real quick, just to possibly get another view. So let me try that and I'll come right back. Okay, we were unable to locate that clean out. It may be very deep. Also, though, on the side of the house where I believe it is, we're running into a lot of interference because utilities are running that way. And every now and then that happens with these locators, unfortunately, is you just get too much interference from the surrounding utilities. And so it may need further investigation. So this is going to be an inconclusive sewer scope. We cannot get all the way to the main from where we're at. It does look like we may have a shared line, picking up a few other lines possibly on the way. Of course, it could just be house lines. It's a little bit hard to tell the way this is laid out. But we were not able to reach the main. We do suggest, further investigation by a plumber. We do see enough here that we got quite a bit of buildup in the line from grease. We can recommend hydro cleaning for sure. Water did seem to flow, though. We've run a lot of water, us and the home inspector. So nothing's impeding the flow that we can tell. Nothing's causing the trouble there. But we do always recommend consult with a plumber, maybe have him do a little bit further investigation. See, we're coming into yeah, I think we got a share. Catch some waste down there. So yeah, a little further investigation from a plumber would be a good idea. See, I think we're coming in here, and I think we're catching other lines. So I think we got a shared line going out to the main. And the main probably goes to some sort of a pump, some sort of a grinder pump, because we have a low elevation around here. We're probably going to have to push it up. So more than likely that's what's going on. We just can't get all the way to it. But what we're able to scope shows that we do not have any kind of blockage. We do not have any kind of flow issues. We do have some buildup though. I recommend cleaning. Having the line hydro cleaned would be a good idea, especially right here at the beginning on the lines, drain lines inside the house leading to the sewer. It would be a great idea to have those cleaned, I think. Nothing alarming from what I was able to see, but again, this is going to be a very limited one. Build up. So here's our transition. We definitely got a lot of build up in this pipe, a lot of grease and stuff. So cleaning would be a good idea, and further investigation I would definitely suggest. All right, we're back out, and I'll get the report sent over.